Say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA. Alongside Mark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Walton, Anunoby out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's John Morant. And it's Thompson in at the 2. And for the Hornets, Cade Cunningham out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Bailey. Then it's Flagg. And it's Mike in at the 5. So, Clark, when you look at it, what's the focus for these teams so early on in the campaign?
You know, I think really at this point it's about seeing what you've got, finding out what you have, building chemistry. I think this is where you kind of start to discover the strengths and weaknesses of your team.
Now, here's Siakam. Inside. And Thompson throws it down.
Amen Thompson finishing above the rack with ease.
Bailey passes to Mikan. Morant against Cunningham. Pass to Mikan. 6 on the shot clock. A 15-footer. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Anunoby has the open look. A shot's good on the assist by Siakam.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Cunningham drives in. Plays it up and takes it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Siakam. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Bailey. Boy, he was something else against Utah. And stolen by Anunoby. Oh, Anunoby in position.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Cunningham against Morant. There's the pick. Pass to Flagg. Shot clock at 6. And Flagg throws it down.
Ooh, a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now, Bailey. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. The score now all even.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
And Morant's got the ball here for Indiana. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Kevin?
Allie, thank you so much. So it's the Hornets now. The Pacers making the shot. Bailey misses. Despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Now, here's Thompson. Takes it out to Siakam. Connects from three-point range.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
McGrady, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rim.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket. Defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the 86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
The Pacers making a change here. Brownie's checked in. Second free throw, no good. The Pacers with the lead. And the foul called on Cooper Flagg. That's his first foul. And the Hornets making a change here. Walsh is checked in. Then for the Pacers, Walker's checked in for Walt. And it's Goodrich in for Thompson. And stolen by Anunoby.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Here's Marbury. Driving in, pass to Eaton. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Here's Walsh. Here's Houston. Lets it go with the three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On the wing, Anunoby. A minute 42 left here in the first quarter. No good on the three.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Marbury. Hasn't made one yet. That's to Marbury. It's over Morant. And it's Marbury making. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Morant scanning the floor. Here's Walker, and he could not hit that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Sabalas is checked in for the Pacers. Thompson comes in for John Morant. The Hornets with the lead. Here's Houston. To Marbury. Now Harper. He's covered by Thompson. Harper, no good. The Pacers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Sabalos. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Ball sends it back. Here's Marbury. Scoreless thus far. Off with the layup.
That's the kind of D when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hornets ahead, up 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
And guys, they've done a great job beating their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the court for Indiana. Thompson is out there with Goodrich. Then it's Walker. Then there's Campbell. And it's Clowney in at the 5 spot. Bailey with the ball. Campbell defending. Bailey passes to Marbury. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Simmons checked in for Campbell.
Number 27, Ben Simmons.
Now here's Goodrich. Guarded closely. Pass to Simmons. It's stolen by McGrady. And he's going up for the alley-oop. That one doesn't go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Bailey. The Pacers making the shot. McGrady up top. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Walker. Thompson outside. Pass to Goodrich. Now here's Thompson. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Marbury. Walker with some nice deal.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
Here's Marbury. He's covered by Goodrich. McGrady outside. Charlotte again missing. The Pacers shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Thompson with the bucket.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggression. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
It's all good. Let's see those moves.
Both teams changing it up here. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Here's Bailey. Nothing on the board. And the shot goes in. Bailey's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Walker finds Thompson. Walker a screen. From outside the arc. No good that time.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Cunningham inside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Thompson for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 7 points for the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Goodrich against Cunningham. Now, here's Thompson. Not a lot of room. Tries the spin move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's a good sight to see Thompson being aggressive. Taking it to the defense and getting the foul as a result.
For Indiana, they have converted 1 or 2 free throws so far today. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Hornets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Cunningham outside. To see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here's Morant. The shape. In the center of things, Morant.
And no problem for Morant that close. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Who's coming on the court? It's your Hornets Swarm Squad.
Goodrich is checked in for the Pacers. So it's the Hornets now. Cunningham kicks to Harper. Back to Cunningham. Harper with the ball. He has yet to score. Just 5 on the clock. Morant with some nice D.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
McDaniels outside. Goodrich against Cunningham. Pass to Eaton. And he takes the fantastic lead pass out strong for the slam.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
The kick out to Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Al LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham. Has to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for. To be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Kevin, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. Now here's Goodrich. Still without a basket. Cunningham kicks to McDaniels. Shoots the three. Carries it from three-point range. McDaniels gets up to 6 now for Charlotte.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make three. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Siakam passes the ball. That's tipped. They get it back. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Harper against Morant. Pass to Mikan. And here's Cunningham. There's the screen. He takes it in. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
One step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Charlotte. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you. Shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And weaving back to the first half of our game, Cade Cunningham showing out.
His performance in the first half, Diesel approved. Plays physical, Diesel approved. Doing most of his damage right at the rim, of course, Diesel approved.
Diesel approved defense. The praise doesn't come any higher than that. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Charlotte leading by 6. They've got Tracy McGrady. Flagg is out there with Bailey. And it's Cunningham. And it's Mikan at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hornets 5.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
And Flagg throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Moran finds Anunoby. Thompson outside. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Thompson really feeling it on offense. His energy and efficiency, terrific.
Pacers have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. Thompson no good on the free throw. Charlotte's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Cunningham. In change shot, Mikan. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Pacers trail by 8. Siakam with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Back to Siakam. Back to Thompson. Launches a 3. It's deflected.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
And stolen by Thompson. Back to Siakam. Morant passes to Walton. Goes back up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go. All the contact. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult...
The previous play is under review.
So fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
This is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after.
And the Hornets making a change here. Pacers trail by 6. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Let's get on our feet and make some noise for your
Now, here's Anunoby. D right on him. Pass to Morant. Morant pulls his way inside.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
McGrady passes to Bailey. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Anunoby. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They've led by as much as 10. Driving to the basket. And the basket by Bailey.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so Morant will bring it up for Indiana. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Marbury passes to Bailey. Siakam against McGrady. Lock at 6. Right wing. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Off target from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Bailey. There's the drive. And finished off by Bailey.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Thompson dishes to Walton. And it's Flagg with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pacers trail by 10. An entirely new group in now for Indiana. Ronnie's checked in. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Marshall, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Goodrich in for Amen Thompson. Here's Morant. And the shot falls short this time.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Takes it inside. Clowney pulls it in.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Here's Marbury. Still scoreless. Here's Houston. Off target with his 3. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And some scores here, guys. Scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Campbell is checked in for Morant. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Out left to the wing. Pass to Goodrich. Indiana moving the ball. And the dunk by Walker.
And just one step ahead of the D there. Goodrich so crafty at getting his teammates involved.
1:06 left in the third quarter. Marbury passes to Houston. 6 to shoot. McDaniels outside. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Goodrich. Goodrich has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Campbell. Now Marshall. Now Goodrich. To the middle. Here's Clowney. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. With the crossover, he lays it in. And the Hornets lead by 7.
And he's just so crafty with the movement. Marbury completely throws the defender off.
Pass to Marshall. Shoots over Harper. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Walker. Thompson is out there with Goodman. And it's Marshall in at the small forward.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
Flagg is checked in for McDaniel. Here's Goodrich. Thompson outside. At 3 off the mark. Hornets leading by 7. It's Ellis on the wing. Stolen by Walker. Goodrich against Cunningham. Now here's Goodrich. He's guarded closely. Rebounded by Ellis. Charlotte shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And it's Flagg missing. Pacers trail by 7. Marshall inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now, oh, what a play!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Hornets. John Morant, he's checked in for the Pacers. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He knows every possession is critical now. The Pacers making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. Let's check in now with our RNL26, who's got a story for us. Allie?
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "You're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end." Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Hornets leading by 9. And it's Bailey in the corner. Thompson with it. Bailey picks him up. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Cooper Flagg.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Hornets have gone 2 or 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Driving inside.
Doing it with style. Brady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 9 points. And Marshall kicks to Goodrich. Thompson, a screen on Cunningham. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively. And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line, they needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Up top, Morant. McGrady covering.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Cunningham for three. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Flagg, and Flagg throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Marshall, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
McGrady against Morant. Now, here is McGrady. He's tightly guarded. 4 on the shot clock. And the 3 misses. Pacers trail by 15. And here's Morant.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. That one is off.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 16-6 run. With the drive, here's Bailey. And there's the dunk.
He sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolute...
Fix your perimeter right in front of the TV. Finisher around the rim.
Outside, Siakam. Fires from 14. Basket is good.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, the slam dunk.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Siakam. The 3 doesn't go. Hornets leading by 16. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bailey. He's guarded by Anunoby.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Charlotte.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Hops the alley-oop pass in there.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Pass to Walton. Thompson outside. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.